so wonderful in your dress. I love your hair like that, the way it falls on the side of your neck, down your shoulders and back. We are surrounded by all of these lies, and people that talk too much. You got the kind of look in your eyes as if no one knows anything but us. Should this be the last thing I see, I want you to know it's enough for me. 'Cause all that you are is all that I'll ever need. So in love, so in love, so in love, so in love. You look so beautiful in this light, your silhouette over me, the way it brings out the blue in your eyes is the tenor. And all of the voices surrounding us here, they just fade out when you take a breath. Just say the word and now we'll disappear into the wilderness. Should this be the last thing I see, I want you to know it's enough for me. 'Cause all that you are is all that I'll ever need. I'm so in love, so in love, so in love, so in love. You look so wonderful in your dress. I love your hair like that. And in the moment I knew you better.
Who gives this woman's hand in marriage?
On behalf of our late father and our mother, I do.
This is one of the most memorable days and happy days of my life. I've been enjoying being here with you, and I want to share with you many more. Mia and Ricky, it's an honor, a privilege. Give you my prayer, and for the community to pray with me, with your hearts. It means a lot to me. Dear Lord, thank you for this happy celebration of your most amazing gift of love. Thank you for bringing us together to celebrate Ricky and Mia. Bless them as they say yes to sharing their lives together. Guide them, protect them, give them wisdom. May them know they can lean on your love through this journey. We ask you this in the name of the Father, and the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
Time stands still. Beauty.
Today is a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, of family, and of two people who are in it forever.
People are like cities. We all have alleys and gardens and secret rooftops and places where the daisies sprout between the sidewalk cracks. But most of the time, all we let each other see is a postcard glimpse of a skyline or a polished square. Love lets you find those hidden places in another person, even the ones they didn't know were there, even the ones they wouldn't have thought to call beautiful themselves. When Richard and Mia asked me to choose something to read for this wedding, I spent a long time going over many passages, but when I found this one, it instantly reminded me of their relationship and their love, both for traveling as well as each other.
I can't look at you while I say it. Ricky, you're my best friend, and I'm so excited to spend the rest of my life with you. Having you in my life the past few years has not only completed me, you've reminded me who I am and who I want to be. You've stood strongly and faithfully by my side for the greatest times of my life and the hardest. And for that, I thank you. I'm excited for the lives we'll lead together. More date nights, days that we'll spend on biking trips, the good ones and the terrible ones. More nights that we'll spend sleeping under the stars camping, and the weeks we'll spend exploring new parts of the world together. In marriage, I promise to acknowledge the positive things you do instead of dwelling on the negative. I promise to focus more of my effort on resolving my own faults and less on yours. I promise to not take your annoying habits to heart, even though I really wish you would just put the toilet seat down. I promise to not keep score and to work with you instead of against you. I promise to always give you the space to be your own person, even if that means hours of video games on end. Above all, I promise to love you the way that you deserve to be loved. I know it won't always be easy, but I know that we've prepared ourselves for this and that we're ready. With my whole heart, I take you as my husband. I accept your faults and your strengths, just as you do mine. For better or for worse, for richer or for poor, in sickness and in health, I promise to be by your side for as long as we both shall live. I'm so happy to marry you today. You're my best friend, my love, and my life, and I love you.
Can I kiss her now?
No.
Mia, when you first met me, I'm pretty sure you really hated me. We met as adversaries. You were on the black team and me on the red team. It might have been because of the margaritas, but I made you chase me around left and right, through and through, until you got so fed up that you kicked my legs out from underneath me, ensuring that I went face first into the ground. We didn't talk much for a while after that, but finally I won your heart. For this I vow we will always be on the same team. We always work together to overcome any obstacle that life may throw at us. I vow to be your family, in distance and in closeness, wherever our adventures may take us. I vow to be faithful in sickness and in health, during times of want and times of plenty. I will encourage you to grow and change. I vow to always give you first shot at picking where to eat, even though I always know the answer, so I don't know. I vow that we will break open the engagement wine we bought last year for our 20th wedding anniversary, and then we'll get another bottle for our 40th. I vow to make you laugh and hold you when you're sad. I vow to tolerate your icy toes. I will continue to play with you until we grow old and wrinkly. I will strive to never take you for granted, not that you would ever let me. You are my favorite person, And I choose you to be my partner in life. I vow to take you as my wife. I love you. My heart is yours today and every day.
Do you, Richard, promise to love Mia and respect her, to share your life and your dreams, to build with her a home that is a place of love, happiness, commitment, and growth?
Yep. Yes, I do.
Do you, Mia, promise to love Richard and respect him, to share your life and your dreams, to build with him a home that is a place of love, happiness, commitment, and growth?
I do.
You've both chosen to wear rings as a reminder of these promises. People often say wedding bands are a perfect circle, with no beginning and no end. But these rings did have a beginning. The stones were formed a long time ago, deep within the earth. Eventually, a series of lucky events caused them to rise to the surface, where someone dug them up. Metal was then liquefied in a furnace at 1,000 degrees, molded, cooled,
History lesson.
and painstakingly polished. Something beautiful was made from raw elements. Love is like that. It comes from humble beginnings, and through a combination of serendipity and effort, imperfect beings shape it into something extraordinary. I, Richard, take you, Mia, to be my wife.
I, Richard, take you, Mia, to be my wife.
I promise you love, honor, faithfulness, and respect
I promise you love, honor, faithfulness, and respect
until death do us part.
until death do us part.
I, Mia, take you, Richard, to be my husband.
I, Mia, take you, Richard, to be my husband.
I promise you love, honor, faithfulness, and respect
I promise you love, honor, faithfulness, and respect
until death do us part.
until death do us part.
With the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Richard, you may now kiss your bride. And finally, Mr. and Mrs. Richard Rodriguez.
Her eyes make the stars look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Yeah, I know, when I compliment her, she won't believe me. And it's so sad to think that she don't see what I see. But every time she asks me, do I look okay? I say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Yeah. Her lips, I could kiss them all day if she'd let me. Her laugh, she hates, but I think it's so sexy. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. You know I never ask you to change. If perfect's what you're searching for, then just stay the same. So don't even bother asking if you look okay. You know I'll say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile,
Allie up here to sing to you ladies. All right. Let's go, man.
My name is Ali, nice to meet you. Can I tell you, baby? Look around, there's a whole lot of pretty ladies, but none like you. You shine so bright. Yeah. I was wondering if you and me could spend a minute on the floor up close, getting lost in it. I won't give up without a fight. I just wanna, oh baby, I just want you to dance with me tonight. So come on, oh baby, I just want you to dance with me tonight. We're getting sweaty, hot and heavy in the crowd now. Loosen up and let your hands go downtown. But go with it, girl, yeah, just close your eyes. Yeah, feel the music moving through your body. Looking at you, I can tell you want me. Don't stop, keep going till the morning light. Yeah, when I saw you there, sitting all alone in the dark, acting like you didn't have to care. I knew right then you'd be mine, and we'd be dancing the whole damn night like, oh baby, and I just want you to dance with me tonight. So come on, oh baby, I just want you to dance with me tonight. Break it down now, huh? Come on, take it like that. Now bring it on back. To dance with me tonight. One more time, come on now. Do your thing.
I love you guys. Mia, as much as excitement there is today to celebrate, there's one missing today. I feel like if Dad were here, he'd want to say a few words, so I just want to speak on his behalf if you guys don't mind. Mia, he would tell you, you're just like your mother. Which we all know what Dad meant when he would say that, is that you're perfect. You're the most perfect woman in the world, and don't forget to provide for your family. Don't forget to do everything day in, day out, sickness and health. Don't forget to change Ricky's socks when he can't do them on his own. Don't forget to give him medicine. Don't forget to be there whenever he needs you every day, no matter how much he annoys you. Don't forget to be just like your mother. These kids don't appreciate anything. I think we understood what Dad meant on this one, meaning don't put your appreciation in just things, but the moments. This I can attest to. You'll eventually come to a time in your life where you wake up and realize that all the things you thought were success were just times that kept you away with people that meant the most. So appreciate the moments, appreciate the garage sales, appreciate the Sunday flea markets, and continue traveling the world as we can all attest to the experience we've had thus far, right? And last but not least, don't forget to sweep the leg. I pray that you bless Ricky and Mia, you continue to guide them to do your will, to live their lives in a manner that shows your love that only can be displayed by your own. Thank you for life, thank you for the cross, and thank you for allowing my Father to sit next to you at your throne and witness a day like today. I pray for the food we're about to eat. May it nourish us and make us strong. In your name, amen.
And Mia, I wanted to thank you for allowing me and Lori to be a part of this experience with you. As we keep saying over and over again, this feeling is truly surreal. Just being in Italy, you know, being here up in the mountains, and it's crazy beautiful. So as most of you know, I met Mia back in college, but it wasn't until we got to USAA that we became really great friends. But looking back on it now, I wish that we would have had more time to spend together in college before we have the 9-to-5 jobs and the mortgages and chasing the chihuahuas and the poodles that we call our kids. Nevertheless, we don't say it often to each other, but I love you. And you're one of my best friends. We're one of my best friends. And I realized that the day that we went to the river, and I looked down and my tube was deflated. We were halfway floating down the river, and I'm telling everybody, like, my tube's deflated, I need help, and nobody was listening to me. And Mia comes running around the corner with a tube, and she's like, I don't know where we got it from, but we're going, we gotta go. And she rounded up about 20 drunk people, and we all floated in our tubes, and we made it home safely. That was the day I realized she really had my back. And when Ricky came into the picture, I couldn't be happier that you found someone to love you and be as adventurous and as brave as you are, because it truly inspires me how you guys are able to do the things that you do, such as traveling and camping on the Great Wall of China. Like, I couldn't imagine. So cheers, congratulations, and I love y'all.
I remember a few years back thinking about my relationship with him and how all I wanted was for him to have somebody that he could open up to just have that person to connect with. And when I met Mia, I knew that he had found that person. And I was just so happy for him. Now, Mia, first I want to start off with, it takes someone very special to hear Ricky sing and still want to marry them. But y'all are both just wonderful, special people to me. And I am just so blessed that I have a new sister who's amazing, who encourages Ricky to be better. And Ricky, you encourage me to be better and improve one another's lives. And back at the beginning of this year, I remember getting lunch with Ricky and just asking him like what it was about Mia that made him want to get married with her. And honestly, what he said wasn't really what stuck with me, but it was just how he said it. Since we never really had those special conversations, just seeing him open up the way he did about how he felt about Mia just really touched me. And I knew that it'd have something that would last. And so through thick and thin, I hope that you just continue to communicate with each other. Always keep Ricky accountable, call him out for his nonsense, because you know he'll need that every once in a while. But Ricky, I also want you to know that no matter what y'all are going through, you always have your Backstreet bro to be there to support you. So, to Ricky and Mia.
Rich and buy our parents' homes in the south of France. Let's get rich and give everybody nice sweaters and teach them how to dance. Let's get rich and build a house on a mountain, making everybody look like ants. From way up there, you and I.
So then anyway, when I was 10, going on 11, my mom was 39 years old and she got pregnant. And I was so happy, but back then they didn't do, the test they do today to find out if you're having a boy or a girl. It was just a surprise, So I was at school, and the office, they came and pulled me out of class, and they said, your aunt or somebody's coming to pick you up because your mom is in the hospital. She's gonna have a baby. So we all went home, we got dressed, we went to the hospital. We went to the hospital, and it was a girl.
Your brother told you it was a boy.
My job was to change Pampers, feed Mia, get her bag ready, get her dressed, do everything for Mia. So Mia grew up, she was like mine. Like she was my baby. So the story is, if it weren't for me, Mia would not be here.
You're the only reason I keep on coming. You're the only reason I keep on a falling star. You're the getaway car. You're the line in the sand when I go too far. You're the swimming pool on an August day, and you're the perfect thing to say. And you play it coy, but it's kinda cute. Oh, when you smile at me, you know exactly what you do. Baby, don't pretend that you don't know it's true, 'cause you can see it when I look at you. And in this crazy life, and through these crazy times, it's you. You make me sing your every line, your every word, your everything.
Enrique Iglesias, gente de zona, desame.
Yo te miro y se me corta la respiración. Cuando tú me miras se me sube el corazón. Me palpita lento el corazón. Y en un silencio tu mirada dice mil palabras. La noche en la que te suplico que no salga el sol.
Bailando, 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 bailando. Tu cuerpo y el mío llenando el vacío, subiendo y bajando. Subiendo y bajando. Bailando, 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 bailando. Ese fuego por dentro me va enloqueciendo, me va saturando.
Con tu física y tu química, también tu anatomía, la cerveza y el tequila y tu boca con la mía. Ya no puedo más,
ya no puedo más,
ya no puedo más,
ya no puedo más. Con esta melodía, tu color, tu fantasía, con tu filosofía, mi cabeza está vacía. Ya no puedo más,
ya no puedo más,
ya no puedo más,
ya no puedo más. Yo quiero estar contigo, vivir contigo, bailar contigo, tener contigo una noche loca, ay, besar tu boca. Yo quiero estar contigo, vivir contigo, bailar contigo, tener contigo una noche loca, con tremenda nota. Tú me miras y me llevas a otra dimensión. Tus latidos aceleran a mi corazón. Tus latidos aceleran a mi corazón. Qué ironía del destino no poder tocarte, abrazarte y sentir la magia de tu olor.
bailando, 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 bailando. Tu cuerpo y el mío llenando el vacío, subiendo y bajando, subiendo y bajando. Bailando, 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 bailando. Ese fuego por dentro me va enloqueciendo, me va saturando.
Con tu física y tu química, también tu anatomía, la cerveza y el tequila y tu boca con la mía. Ya no puedo más,
Ya no puedo más,
ya no puedo más,
ya no puedo más. Con esta melodía, tu color, tu fantasía, con tu filosofía, mi cabeza está vacía. Ya no puedo más,
ya no puedo más,
ya no